Can you really microwave a steak and have it taste like it didn't come straight out of a science experiment? Well, we're gonna find out together. This is my first time using this microwave grill, and we're gonna find out how it actually does it. Now, the problem here is that most microwaves, if you ever tried to microwave a steak, which I haven't, you can just imagine it's gonna come out tasting rubbery and just overcooked and not good. We're gonna really find out if this really can cook a steak. So right out of the gate, you have this pan that's silicone based, and you have a pan on the inside. Now I'm pretty sure it's not metal because you're gonna put it in the microwave. So it's silicone based, and then you have a lid with a little vent area right here. That's important because another problem is when you're cooking on the grill or the cast iron grill on the stove, you're gonna get some splatter. You put the lid on with the vent, well, you don't have to clean up the splatter with your steak. So let's take a look. All right, so according to the instructions, all you got to do is stick this in the microwave. You got to preheat it for 1 minute. While it's getting preheated, we'll dress the steak. Now I'm going to put a little bit of smoked alder wood. Love this. Really smells awesome and enhances the flavor of the steak. And do that right quick. Then on top of that, I'm going to add a little bit of heat. Need to add a little bit of olive oil. Forgot to do that. Usually I add the olive oil as a base. I just forgot to do that this time, but that's all good. So that is done being preheated. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit. So then we'll flip that over and do the same thing on the other side. I've already tenderized this or flattened it up. A little bit of alderwood. Usually when I'm smoking a steak, I love the smoked alderwood flavor. But we're going to test this and see and compare this steak. All right, so the steak is perfectly seasoned. The microwave is dinged. Grab it out of the microwave. 1 minute preheat. Now you can tell that it's hot. It's really hot to touch, so I'm not going to stick my hand in there. The silicone does a great job of dissipating the heat so I don't get burned. So we're going to put a little bit of oil in here. And then the next thing it says, following the instructions, throw the steak on here, and you cook it for 4 minutes, flip it over, and cook it for another 4 minutes. So we're gonna do exactly that. The other thing is you don't put the lid on it. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I've never ever cooked in a microwave, so I'm really, really curious how this is gonna turn out. And if I bet anybody watching this, nobody would raise their hand if they ever thought about cooking a steak in a microwave. You don't do it. So I'm like, hey, because that's the hardest thing to cook, we're gonna really put it to the test. Can this thing cook a steak in a pinch? 4 minutes each side, steak done, 8 minutes. We're gonna test it, and basically I'm gonna test it so that you may or may not wanna do it. All right, that's 4 minutes. That's 1 4-minute round. We're gonna test this steak right here. Wow, it's 135 on the temperature, a little hotter over there, but so that's probably sitting about medium rare right now, and we're going to take this out. I love that. You can tell it's extremely hot, but the silicone handles really dissipate the heat nicely. So that's extremely hot to touch. Just flipped it over, and I'm going to put it right back in for another 4. And I'm going to just test the heat on this side to make sure it's evenly cooking. So there's 135 on that side. Yep, it's evenly cooking. So 134, 135 on this side. So we're going to go another 4 minutes. What the use case for this would be, I mean, if you are camping and you're in an RV and you don't want to build a fire, or you don't want to use their propane, and you're hooked up to electricity, microwave is a great option, right? So that's kind of a use case that I probably would use it for when I'm boondocking and I don't want to use up for the propane, but electricity is free if I'm connected to solar power. It's a great opportunity to cook it. And this is all before I even taste it. Now, honestly, if it tastes fine, I can tell you right now, it's not going to be better than smoking because I love the smoke flavor. But smoking takes an hour. This might just open up a new opportunity for me to, hey, pull a steak out, kick it on. I don't have to tend to it. I'm not doing anything. That was really super easy. So I'm compensating maybe a luxury dinner over just nice ease of use. And that's kind of what's going through my head right now. But we're going to find out here in a couple minutes if it's even worth doing, because I don't want to ruin a perfectly good steak because I love to eat steak. All right, just pulling it out of the microwave for the last time. So we did 4 minutes on each side. Oh, that is extremely hot there. The steak is checking in at a little overcooked we're at 199, 200 degrees. So that's definitely, if you like your steak well, that's definitely where it's going to hit. where it's gonna land, but that's all right. I wanted to do it exactly like it said and dial it in later. Now, the other thing it did say is that if it's a 700 watt on there, and my microwave, I really don't know if it's 700 or more, so it could be more. So if I'm gonna end up doing it again, I might want to dial that in as well. So just take the steak, flip it over here onto the plate. That looks pretty good. Okay, so you're not gonna get the grill marks using the microwave, even though it has a little bit of a grill on there. It's not gonna sear it. It's not gonna be hot enough to sear your steak in. So right out of the gate, that's, to me, is, if you're looking for that, that's not what this is. In my mind, this is convenience. This is just, oh my gosh, look how fast that cooked the steak up. So, let me do this. Not gonna lie, I'm just a little bit nervous on how this is gonna turn out. Cooking up a steak. It's pretty much well done, so if that's how you like your steak, then follow those instructions. That's hot. The flavor's there. It's not rubbery, it's not chewy. I don't know if I can tell a difference if I cook this in a pan or in the microwave. It's definitely not smoker quality. So really what I would say, if you want the convenience, okay, I take it back. I think it's really good. It's a really good tasting steak, man. I don't know if I'm doing filet or ribeye in there, but for just pull out of your fridge, kick it in the microwave for 4 minutes, this thing actually rocks. I mean, I'm really, really surprised at how well that did. In my mind, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up for speed and convenience, and another thumbs up because it doesn't taste rubbery or like I thought in the microwave. I'm really surprised and shocked at how well that actually came out. So just a little bit of the alder salt, the smoked alderwood salt was awesome. A little bit of olive oil, and then I kicked it up a notch with a little bit of cayenne, and that is awesome.